That's a very freeing and liberating thought. It's not that there won't be other moments that occur like this, and it's not that you won't get tired. You will. But the important thing again is just the willingness. As soon as you start dragging around the history and the projection, it becomes a lot easier to live. I just remember Sogen Roshi's great enlightenment. Sogen Yamakawa Roshi was telling us of when he went into Shogenji in Japan, one of the top training monasteries there. It's a very tough monastery. And he was a fairly weak kid, and when he went in there at 18, 19, within a few weeks he realized that he really didn't have the strength to do it. So he's really going through his own head. And luckily, he wasn't a Westerner in this case. But I quit. I don't do it. But in Japan, his whole family would lose faith. He would lose faith. His whole family would lose faith if he quit. So he goes, I've got to find a way of getting through this with dharma. So he goes, I've got it. I'm going to work twice as hard as everybody else. And then carry one sakurai, so I'm going to carry two. When work is offered, I'm going to volunteer, and I'm basically going to pass out with the apple. And then I can go home, and they'll realize that I wasn't strong enough to do it. So there he is after 6 weeks, and he's realizing he's getting stronger. Not only he's getting stronger, as one night he sat there, and they have this thing in training monasteries, is that every person before you is your senpai, or actually is like a teacher. Even if they step forward like 1 second into the monastery before you do, that's your senpai. And then what happens is at the end of the day, there's late night sitting called yaza, and they're all sitting yaza, and then the most senior goes first. So if the most senior doesn't really want to go early, then everybody else down the line knows that they've got to stay longer. And so if the senpais are not feeling that great, they want to sort of punish the others, they'll wait an hour or two, and then they'll leave. So there's Sogen Roshi's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and he's the last split 1 or 2 there. And instead of going, oh God, I've only got 2 hours of sleep left, he goes, wow, I've got 2 hours of sleep. And there's a switch. Simple switch. Instead of everything being a weight. And how does that occur? It's by just looking into one's own nature, seeing that you don't have to constantly refer to who you are in your own mind. You can allow that to occur. Just in the same way as that water, a rock, a sleeping human being is not self-reflective. It is simply what and who it is. There is not a problem. There is not that constant reflection on placing oneself and how one should feel under certain circumstances. At some point that drops off as worn out. It can be simple as Sogen Roshi's, or there can be an experience of losing the self completely, knowing things much. There's many different ways that can come in. But just that, wearing that out, using the ingredients that you have, whatever your energy is, then it's reflected. Just in the same way that sometimes you may look up at the night sky and see the moon, and there's no one watching. There's no one commenting on how the moon should be, whether it should be more beautiful, or hazy, or clear, whether it should be a crescent, whether it should be a full moon. It's just the moon reflected, and the beauty shines right through. Simple as that. So, actualizing the fundamental point. Again, this Genjo column is the core text of the Shobogen's treasury of the true Dharma. Actualizing the fundamental point of the true Dharma. This mind, and that mind. You can look at it as something, your life as being something extraordinary. Or you can look at it as being just a regular way of living your life. Either way, you can't get away from the fact that being able to see, hear, taste, touch, smell, think is quite extraordinary in itself. Not compared with anybody else, but it is a wonderful thing. If you quantify it as a thing. So, we have another day of this session. The words of the ancestors are very encouraging. Their example has come down to us constantly from the time of Shakyamuni Buddha, all the way through the Zen traditions, Buddhist traditions, all these very many different traditions. Now they really lie in our hands. How that turns out for us in this generation is really up to us. How we make it live. Remember that those guys were just like us. We had the same ingredients. The times that they were in history were either busy, full of strife, warfare, golden ages. But no matter what, is that they used whatever conditions there, they were reflected in the conditions of the life. That's all that you really have to do. But the important thing is how you treat yourself, how much you really learn what you have, how much you appreciate the momentary teachings that come in. The teachings of light, sound, people, animals. There's no lack of that. This again is the moon. Even though we may only see it half the time, it's on the other side of the planet. The moon's always shining, even when it is occluded by the Earth. It's always there, even if it's like a black ring in the sky. Again, really immerse yourself in practice. Don't worry about how enlightenment is going to be. Continue with that. And there will be Buddhas who don't necessarily know there are Buddhas, continue to go on actualizing Buddha. Okay, thank you.